You lie.
Yeah, okay.
You don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to hear anything from you.
But yet I've seen this myself. Okay, yeah, I'm lying, but I've seen this happen myself.
Stop it.
Okay.
Yeah, your
Okay.
ADHD medicine really you there because you didn't see
Not written.
Damn.
Hello everyone, TJV here, and today I'm going to be talking about Crimson, aka Jeff. He is a very special type of person. He's the type of person who thinks it's okay to go around calling people a PDF just because he was angry.
Chose
You
to
called
come
me
here.
I'm not
And I'll
listening.
do it again. You want me to do it again? I'll say it again.
No, legit, we're gonna get into that. You're going to see everything. If you don't want the TLDR on how all this started, you can skip straight to the clips. The timestamp is right here. But if you don't know what's going on, I recommend you listening to this quick summary where I'm pretty much just going to explain how this all led up to a VC where I was talking to him at all. So quick little TLDR, I was just posting on Twitter, X, or whatever, one of my YouTube videos that I made, and this Jeff account popped up replying to it and quote tweeting it, where he had some criticism. So I started replying. I wasn't angry at all in my replies. I was pretty nice. The worst thing that I possibly said was that he's going to continue to cry in my replies. But prior to that, he already started the conversation by calling me the R word. So it was kind of fair game for me to say that he's going to continue to cry and whine in my replies. So every single time he replied, I posted a crying gift, and hopefully he would just stop the combo. If not, I have no problem looking up crying gifts on my phone and sending them there. And this led to him calling me a PDF file because apparently the crying gifts that I was looking up had children in them, and so he thought it was okay to call me one. I don't know why, but this led to the very next day where I ended up doing a live stream, and I brought him up near the end of the stream as more of an afterthought to show anybody who was still watching my streams. I guess that's what it is. Okay, let's look at the crying gifts real quick because that's funny. And I did this, you guys know I did this intentionally, hopefully. Everyone watching the stream and myself had a good laugh at Jeff and I's conversation over on Twitter or X, and eventually he ended up saying that he was in a Gen VC in a Discord in one of the replies to somebody else, so I ended up replying saying, hey, can I join? Can you invite me? And he actually sent me a Discord link, which then led to where I was in a Gen VC in my own Discord server, so I invited everyone who was there if they wanted to come over to this other server to listen to me and this Jeff guy have a conversation.
No. I was
Crime Zone. You're Jeff.
Yeah, no, it's an alt for a reason. I don't want to get into that much right now.
This is where I learned that Jeff's name on Discord is Crimson, and soon as we started talking, I knew exactly what I was in for, and we pretty much duked it out in a VC. So here's the clips.
How is that not valid when you're still covering the Omrecker versus Delirious drama 3 years later? Make sense. I'm allowed to bring it up because of the fact that you're still covering the Ohm versus Delirious.
You are getting so mad. Calm down.
I'm finding it funny because you're getting this mad that you have to confront me over criticisms.
I'm not mad. I'm coming in here saying that we're cool. We're chill. You're so mad.
I criticized your video. I criticized your comment, and you chose to respond, and you chose to go on stream about it. Stop crying a river and grow the up.
Wait, Jared,
you're growing in your basement, dude. You got so mad at my criticisms last night.
I didn't get mad. Go look at my replies. I'm not mad in any reply that I make. Nothing even seems like I'm mad. I never called you a namelet yesterday.
Nothing insinuated that I was mad either.
Yeah, you called me. You said that I live in a
allowed to. I'm allowed to.
Okay, but you understand
if you're allowed to make, if you're allowed to say whatever you want to say, I'm allowed to say what I want to say. If you don't like it, grow the up. Oh well, nobody gives a
True.
It's not lies. Angry. People can go look through your right now and find the truth. Stop trying to cover this up. You've been writing the same group for years now.
Ask me any question. I'm an open book, man.
So, like, why is it that, like, you only focus on, like, I guess, who is it, the Vanos crew? Whatnot?
Exactly. Thank you. Somebody else notices it. He only writes his group because he can't think of anything else to do.
Calm down.
He can't think of anything else to
we all know.
It's got to be the Vanos.
You're gonna wake up your mom or your dog. Calm down, bro.
Dude, nobody gives a
It's like, why not like expand your content? If, like,
okay.
Exactly, that's my criticism. That's what I've been trying to explain, but he doesn't want to listen. He keeps making the same stupid argument over and over.
So all of these clips are just him getting mad and angry. So these are just sort of random clips across the board of him saying random stuff. So you might find it funny, you might not.
Well, if you're gonna sit here and you're gonna milk the Vanos crew, 20 videos already this month, or when in the past 4 months that I've counted. You're obsessed, dude. You're obsessed.
If you do not like the content that Trevor is putting out, you can just watch a different channel. That is it.
Just don't watch it. Exactly, yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm not watching it. They don't want to see the Vanoss anymore.
That's a vocal minority.
It doesn't matter.
That's a vocal minority.
It's still people in your community.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to the majority of people, not the minority of people. And it's my channel. I can do whatever the I want on my channel. Just like how this is your Discord account. You can do whatever you want.
You need to be able to handle the criticism. If your audience is supposed to dictate what the you're doing, then why are you going behind your fucking audience and doing it anyway? Am I wrong?
Okay.
Because if I'm wrong, I would like to be told that I'm wrong.
You are wrong.
Okay, so I'm wrong. But regardless, I still think it's pretty shitty of you to milk their name for your content and for money. There is several other things that you could commentate on. You could be a voice for people who are being groomed. You could go and see all the different shit. You could go and see all the different that's happening on Twitter. But instead, you choose to the same group over and over, dude. I'm not the only person with this criticism.
That's called the commentary community. They care about what other people do. It's called the commentary community. I know you're new to it.
It's not commentary if you're commenting on the same group for years. There is infinite other you could commentate on.
It's still commentary.
It's still
commentary. It's still commentary.
It's not.
It is.
Dude, it's not.
If I'm posting updates about other people's lives that are also YouTubers, it's commentary. Here's a bunch of clips of him having criticisms either of my channel, who I'm talking about, XYZ, XYZ, XYZ.
But I've seen your
or if you're getting on,
if you guys are gonna talk over me and TJV, you guys can go.
Crimson, don't mute people in the Thunderdome. Come on now.
They shouldn't be involved to begin with. They know this is between TJV and I, and if they want to sit back and watch, they need to watch.
Abuse of power right now.
No, it's not an abuse of power.
So that clip right there is pretty funny. So we were in a VC called the Thunderdome, and pretty much you're not allowed to mute anybody. It's a free open place for anyone to talk. Most people were respectful and quiet while me and Jeff or Crimson were duking it out and talking and arguing or whatever. But apparently Crimson or Jeff, he is a moderator in this server, so he started muting people for speaking up when the rules are anyone can speak up if they want to in the Thunderdome VC. So Crimson got a little mad that people were speaking up, and he claims it's because he couldn't hear me, but it's probably because everyone in that call was against him. Let's continue.
I didn't say you live in a basement. I said you're making your basement when you can make it anywhere else. You have a house, right? Why can't you just
so you have a problem of where I make my videos at? Is that your criticism?
I mean, when you're a grown man making content about other grown men who have nothing to do with you and aren't even trying to be involved in drama themselves, and you're doing this in a basement,
So where are you getting this from?
If you're in a basement, I stand corrected, but I remember at one point you made content in your basement.
So this is just the one of many things that you are saying that are straight up lies, not true. You're just saying it because you're mad and angry, and I got a screenshot of you saying that you're angry.
Am I supposed to tell that you moved? I don't watch content anymore. I mean, you can't sit there me for that,
dude.
Yeah, 100% can, because there's no reason to bring it up if that's your criticism. That's the least thing I'm worried about. Like, go ahead. In a basement. I don't care if you think of that. Go ahead and keep thinking of that. Okay, it's not a problem. So yeah, I don't understand this. I guess it's trying to get under my skin by commenting on my living situation, but everyone kind of just looks at that and assumes I'm in a basement. It's like absolutely nobody's business where I'm making. If I'm in a dungeon, if I'm homeless and in a cardboard box making videos, it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me that you can comment where I'm living or what you think I'm doing and what living situation you think I'm in. But to him, it's a good insult, I guess. To some of you watching this who don't like me, I guess it's a good insult to you guys, but to everyone else, it's just cringe that you're bringing it up in the first place, because who really cares?
You could have messaged me. You could have asked me to open my DMs. You could have asked anything rather than Discord.
I did. I gave you a Discord username to DM me.
Discord. I did not want to go to Discord because not everything needs to happen on Discord. That is my reasoning.
Well, how are you gonna resolve
it? Then you could have followed me back or like DM me if you wanted to DM me, but you didn't want to DM at all. You just said, no, make it public. Let's do these replies. But there's a character limit, and I can't keep giving you short form replies constantly. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty good reasoning why I wanted to talk on Discord or anywhere else for that matter. X or Twitter has a character limit, and I don't want to have a full-on debate through a bunch of posts with character limits. So I'd rather DM text the person, or if we can hop in a VC, let's just talk it out. I thought that was a pretty good reasoning, but a lot of people usually cowered at that point because they don't want to enter DMs with me, or they don't want to call me at all. Because again, everyone's a lot stronger behind a keyboard.
I mean, you had already made it public public by responding, so why not have
You
continued it
responded
there?
first. You responded first.
Okay, and I'm allowed to, right? You're a public figure. But you want to, if you want to.
Reply to you. I can reply to you. You have a public X account. I can reply back to you too. I have the same rights as you do. I never understood this argument either, and it's not just Crips in here, even though he does use it a lot. A lot of other people use this argument that I'm a public figure, so rules are different for me. But that's just not the case, okay? Crimson can go on a Twitter account and reply to whoever he wants, but so can public figures. So I don't get why anything's different. Like, public figures are not allowed to talk to the normal people who aren't public figures, or they are allowed to, but if they make a situation public, it is now their fault? Well, no, because it's already public to begin with. Your reply from the beginning, even if I don't respond to it, is still public. Anybody on Twitter can still see that.
You are the same person that took from Liz's ex and ran with it as fact. You didn't look into it from what I understand.
Fact. I did not. Are you going to admit you were just
It's
wrong?
not wrong, dude.
Hold on. So
I did not run with the Scott stuff as fact. I did not.
With
That's
it, dude.
lie.
You were advertising as if
video.
it was something factual and something.
No, I was not. I gave one side of the story. I literally put Scott's side of the story as the title. Then I did Liz Cat's side of the story when she posted shit. I put two different sides out there. So you can't say I ran with anything as fact if I'm putting two different sides out there. That's up to the audience to decide what they want to believe. Not me. The Scott stuff was already public. He had his own Twitter account. He was tweeting about it. That's how I found him. Do you just not know what you're talking about?
Obviously, I know more about what I'm talking about than you.
So the clips you just saw here are the entire Scott situation. If you don't know the Scott situation, I made two big videos, I would say. Scott's side of the story and Liz's side of the story. And for some reason, Jeff or Crimson, he wanted to bring it up, but he was completely wrong on that. This is something to note. He ends up claiming that I'm running with Scott's story as fact. When in the original Scott video from so long ago, the video that got everyone to know who Scott was in the first place. Okay, where did I sit here and run with Scott's story as fact?
If you're presenting it on a video and going over it, you're presenting it as if it's something that can be taken factual.
Jeff, guess what? The conclusion of the Scott story video is at the end. I said, form your own opinion. I clearly say this at the end of the video. I'm not trying to portray anything in this video as 100% fact. Just like how I said in the beginning of this video, you're going to have to make your own assessment of this. Which means I don't run with everything Scott says as fact. There's even text on screen that says it for those who can't hear. I don't know, maybe Crimson were just blind. Oh wait, no, here's the reasoning. Admit that I didn't run with the Scott story as fact. Admit that right now.
Okay, fine, because I want this to end and because there is a chance that I could be wrong because I didn't actually watch the myself. I just went through the comments.
So you were saying you didn't even watch it?
Didn't I say that at the start of this? I don't watch this anymore, dude.
You did not say that at the start. You didn't say you didn't watch the video. I thought you watched the video.
No, I went through the comments and there were people saying
God, you are so
about this
dumb, dude. You are so dumb.
I'm not.
This is funny. Yep. He didn't even watch the video. This is the type of guy we're dealing with here. He doesn't even watch the video that he's criticizing. But anyways, let's move on.
You chose to
call
call
me a I'm not listening.
I'll do it again. You want me to do it again? I'll say it again. If you want to be able to do this full time, you need to find something else to cover,
dude. I'm not gonna listen to you. You called me retarded. I'm not listening to your advice.
But no, I was genuinely joking around with the at the time that I sent that. You had sent like 4 different gifs of kids crying and just 3 adults. So I was just like, what can I say to get under his skin?
You called me a Isn't that a lie?
Yeah, and I said I was wrong, like I said. I mean, if you're going to still hold that over me, go ahead. I don't really give a
You have a tweet from yesterday of you saying that you were mad. All I'm saying is I'm not going to take advice from someone who's randomly throwing out the word just because you got mad and angry yesterday. And I got proof that you were mad and angry because you admitted to it in a tweet.
I wasn't mad when I sent. I was mad when I sent.
Angry. You said you were angry. Yes, you did. I have a tweet. It's in BC text.
I know what the I said. Are you gonna keep telling me?
Then why are you twisting the words then?
Why are you trying to twist it?
I'm not twisting the word.
You are twisting it.
Jeff,
I wasn't mad.
I got a personal question for you, Jeff.
Like the moment I sent, I was mad. Before then, I wasn't.
Jeff,
am I a yes or no?
No, I even said you weren't.
Also, do understand that calling someone a with no basic.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. I know. I am 100% gonna end up retracting the tweet.
So everything you just saw here are all the clips about the PDF file. So you can see that he was mad at me and he was calling me a PDF file, and he even doubles down on it in the call at one point. But then he switches up and then he sits here and goes, I was joking about it. And then he says he's flat out wrong. He was just mad and angry when he said it. Yeah, real flip-floppy there.
I just think you grew up in an abused household, because obviously no sane person would make
Whoa, damn,
content
boy.
Another
like
piece of
Whoa.
shit.
this so
Welcome
obsessed
under the
over
belt,
this one
boy.
group, dude.
Now we begin here.
You're
So not
obsessed
only
over
am
the group, dude.
according to you, I'm also been abused. So here he's saying that I grew up in an abused household? What? Again, I think I'm gonna be done with it here because I don't want this video to be super long or anything, even though it probably already is, but I just wanted to make an example out of Jeff/Crimson. He did have these clips where he's begging me not to upload it because he's in college and he's dealing with some other stuff, blah, 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 blah. If you're looking for me to get under my skin, I'll upload a video on you, no problem. I have no problem doing that.
I want to resolve this peacefully. I don't want a video. I don't want to be involved in anything publicly. TJV, I'm genuinely asking because, like I said, I am in college and I do want to have a successful career. I don't want anything, public aside from my Twitter and Can we resolve this peacefully? I'm actually being genuine here.
I don't know. Do you go around campus calling other people
No. I mean, like I said, I don't want the video being made. I just want to be able to go through my college without worrying about like I used to do YouTube myself. I gave up, dude.
But honestly, you can't get away with calling someone a PDF you-know-what just because you're mad and angry at them. And I think there needs to be some examples and some standards. So if anyone in my comments, if anyone on Twitter, anyone on Discord, whatever platform it may be, if you do something so bad to the point where I think it's pretty dangerous for you to do that, and if you're doing it to someone like me where I don't really care what people do, like, and what they say towards me, because it doesn't really affect me, but it is dangerous and it can affect other people in a very, very negative way. I will have no problem uploading a video showing this to the world, and hopefully other people have the same agreement as I do, that this shouldn't be okay. People like this should be put on a pedestal for everyone to laugh at and criticize 100%, because Jeff, Crimson, not only were you wrong on many of the things that you said about my videos, not only were you wrong on so many of the quote-unquote facts you tried to bring up, but you also referred to me as a PDF you-know-what. You tried to say that I was abused, or I grew up in an abused household, and you said so much more wild stuff that I didn't even include in this video. If you want to watch the full call, I have a pinned comment down below to another channel who is actually one of the people in charge of that Discord. He uploaded it on his channel. You can go check out the full conversation and look at every little thing. There are some things I didn't include in here, so you can go look at those things as a little bit of an added on bonus if you want to look more into this. As far as I'm aware, Jeff/Crimson, he wants to be on good terms now, but I'm not gonna be on good terms with somebody who does that type of stuff. But I will give him his own spotlight on my channel since his criticisms were so valid of me and they were so dead on. They were right on the money. That's complete sarcasm if you don't know. Anyways, guys, hope you guys liked the video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about all this down below, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.